What's up? Hello guys. It is currently July 30th. I totally forget to film my reading vlog. I look like a hot mess. I got no makeup on. Whatever. We're here to talk about the 5 books that I read in the month of July. My life has been crazy and I totally forget to film this every single month. I usually have it filmed out on a day and I just become crazy. So don't mind the hair. Just got done with work, but we're not here to talk about my hair. Check my vlogs, which you'll see the same background for the end of the reading rush. Hashtag my life. So I currently read 7 books and 2 of them are on my iPod for pictures, as you can see one of them, because I listen to these on audio and they don't come on books. Fun fact, like I cannot find the books for these to show you. Like I have to go out and purchase them and they only come on ebook. So I'm here to talk about 5 books, but I got 3 to show you and this one. So let's get started. The first book that I started and read in the month of July was the Sarah Dessen To the Moon and More. This is one of my Sarah Dessen books. It's a little bit older book. This book is about a girl who has divorced parents. She just started out meeting her father, and her father comes into town, and it's also about her summer of growing up. This book more has a little bit of love into it, but not a whole lot. It's more of a developmental book of growing up for her. I quite enjoyed it. They had some good quotes too. My favorite character was Benji, aka the little brother. I felt like he developed so much into the girl's point of view. I can't remember her name. Second names, I totally forgot to write them down. But I feel like she was awesome towards his character. I'm sorry for the glare, guys. This happens when you get library books. Back to what I was saying. So this book is about a girl who comes home from the summer and she just finds herself and who she is and all that other jazz. So I gave The Moon and Back a 4 out of 5 stars. It is pretty chunky. It took me a majority of the month to read, which Sarah Dessen books I can usually fly through, but this one it just took me a little extra longer. But yes, we're trying not to hit the couch. I'm pretty far away from the couch. And my favorite thing, my thing, is to throw books behind me. Alright, the next one I read is called Blood Magic. I have to pull up the thing on my phone. Or my iPod. This is my iPod, not my phone. I'm using my phone. Blood Magic. So this was the first book that I read for sleep. So every single night, I usually have to listen to an audiobook or something to help fall asleep because I just need noise in my room. It's probably because my older sister / twin sister, Jenna, link down below, go follow her, used to play noise and now I don't ever have her in my room and I've not been able to sleep. And what I got to is too easy to fall asleep to is a book out loud for like 20-15 minutes, and it helped me just to get to sleep, and just someone talking to me helps me sleep. I don't know what's weird I am, but yes, the sleep books, I choose not to rate them, but since I have to rate them on Goodreads, I think just for it to count as read, I mark it as about a 1 out of 5 stars, because literally this is what I got from it. I'm going to read off my bullet journal. If you guys don't know, I bullet journal every single time I read. Just fun facts. So I write down the different books right here. I try to draw myself a book, so I'm not a very good artist. And then I take notes over here. And then I pop over here to like my whole month, and I drew out 80-ish books, and every single color has what I wrote the star, and I wrote what I gave the book title and the name of it, or the date I wrote it. And then up here is all of the star ratings. So it's like from 5 to DNFs, which I'm thinking about counting that one as my book ones because I'm not rating them or rating them. I am rating them. I could tell you a little bit about it. Mostly I think it was about a girl who could shapeshift. Plus this was also book 2 and I never listened to book 1. So like I couldn't tell you who was going on or anything. But mostly it was about a girl who could shapeshift and she was a werewolf or a meerkat that didn't get along with her family. And that's all I can tell you. Yeah, I just need something to help sleep. So sorry guys. The next book that I actually read was alright guys, sorry for the angle change. My mom called, so I had to talk to her while I was in the middle of talking about a book. So let's start over. The next book that I read was Little and Lion. This book is about not couples, oh my gosh, brother and sister. They're not freaking couples, Paige. Brother and sister and their experience over a summer. Yes, because she's home from college. No, high school. She goes to boarding school. Little is the girl. She's actually not named Little. She's named something else. And that's what he calls her, Little. So that's why they Little and Lion, because Lion's his nickname too. So the girl in here is figuring out her bisexuality. So it's figuring out just different things about what she likes. If she likes male or female, and different things with her brother. Her brother is also liking the same girl that she's liking. So that's a little conflict in between. Her brother is a little bit older. They don't start out saying what is wrong with him, but mostly he's diagnosed with bipolarism. And I'm not going to give away the ending, but it's so beautiful and so lovely. And if you guys just look at this book and go, I don't want to read something about it, it comes together beautifully. And it is one of my highest ratings over anything I read this month. I freaking loved it. I do have a question. Is there another book in the series? I could look on Goodreads, but I just haven't looked on Goodreads yet to figure out if there is another book in the series. But yes, I gave Little and Lions a 4 out of 5 stars, and hopefully I will be continuing on with the series. Yes. Alright guys, the next book that I read was Maggie Stiefvater's and the Dream Thieves. I always want to say the Raven Boys because that's the first one. Alright guys, I had this book on my laptop for the longest time possible. I wanted to DNF it. I don't know if it's because the author who read it had this monotone, deep voice that put me to sleep more than anything. Do you guys like my accent? Anyways. But it was just like, half the time I didn't know what was going on. I don't know if it was because the author, it was because the writing style, because several different points of view. I couldn't tell you anything. I read it all, and I didn't enjoy it. I don't think I'll be continuing on with the series, but there's only one book left. And I'm like, did I wait too long for a gap? I've had this book on my laptop for almost 2 years. Like, did I wait too long just to pick it up and read it, that I wasn't invested in the characters anymore, that I totally forgot what was going on about Blue and everything, and all the other characters? Who knows? But overall, The Dream Thieves, I gave a 2 out of 5 stars. I did read this also during the reading rush, which you'll see in my vlog. I could add some more stuff to it, but you will see that in my vlog. But I just wasn't a big fan of it. So yes, I don't know if I'll be continuing on with this series, but yes. Darn it. I get so scared. The last and final book that I'll be talking about today, before I talk about my TBR, sorry guys, I got it, is my next book is the Horbones. Boom. So this is my next sleep book, and this is book 2 in a series. I'm currently reading / listening to book 1. I couldn't tell you what happened. Mostly that they go in fights, they have magic, and I think they turn into people or they use things. That's all I could tell you. Oh, my screen's going weird. But yeah, that's all I could tell you about my sleep books. Is there's magic and a lulling voice, and it puts me to sleep. But yeah. All right, so let's talk about the 2 books that I'm currently going to read in the month of August. So August, I feel like, is going to be a crazy month for me. I start a new job. We're not here to get into that. If you want to, I can vlog about it. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Paige. I make videos randomly, mostly at the end of the month about books. So come watch me, and I make vlogs hopefully once a weekend or a week. I don't know why I just keep talking about myself in the middle of a freaking wrap up. Who freaking knows? Anyways, the next book that I'm currently reading is My Lady Jane. Holy crap. I should have read this before the Maggie Stiefvater book, but like, it's so good. So loosely based on historical fiction about a girl who's in the 18th century, who was Lady Jane, who ruled for a certain amount of time. This co-authored by 2 different authors. It says at the beginning, shapeshifters, magic, everything else like that. This girl, Jane, loves to read. She's talking about her books. And I'm just like, oh. I'm not going to give away too much of this, but currently I'm on page chapter 21, which is on page 242 out of the huge big book. I'll probably be finishing this in the first week of April. I cannot throw that behind you, Paige. You haven't finished it. Throw it next to you. The next book that I'm reading for book club. So book club, we decided on Mockingbird. and hasn't come in at the library. So I read everything on audio, not available on Hoopla. I'm not going to download Audible to read Mockingbird. I read that in like middle school. Frick no. Anywho's, so I decided to ask all my people what they're currently reading and to get a general basis of it. And my friend Ashley said that she was currently reading the Morgan story. Mostly, these two couples built houses and they wrote a book together about, I think, growing up and becoming TV people. Oh, watch and help their hit TV/fixer-upper show, husband and wife team, blah, blah, blah. Jeff and Joanna. I'm butchering that. I'm sorry. You'll know me in sucking names. If that's Jenna, I'd be so handy. I think it's Joanna. And they're live together, Texas, blah, blah, blah. Ashley said it was mostly loosely based on a romance, and it's super short, so it's not a romance. It's mostly just team building and how they got together and they work on different things together. I don't know. I got the audiobook. I'm going to make it read for these 2 months because I lacked in July for picking a book. This would probably be in August. We're going to read this in August. So book club people, read this book. Yeah. Also, I am currently going to be reading whatever my friend Jeanette picks. I have to text her again tonight and figure out if we're going to read something. I think she wants to read The Secret, which I don't mind reading that again. Not The Secret, The Selection. So yeah, on that, I have kind of like an open TBR. I'm looking more towards love because I'm just trying to kick off books off my laptop. And there's not a whole lot of love. And I'm into some Christina Lauren, the co-authors that wrote the Roomies book. Insert down here if I was correct. Woohoo. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. Please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.